All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and peace and salutation unto the hopeful elect. This is the brother Bakwasha, and I want to cover basically, how the words of Yahweh bahasham Yahawashi really are so powerful that it actually has been able to revive the hopeful elect, but it's also been able to, through prophecy, through Yahawashi, actually fulfill Yahweh bahasham Yahawashi's judgment. The resurrection of initially the resurrection of Yahawashi, and then the resurrection of the hopeful elect, and then ultimately, the resurrection, of the kingdom of righteousness. And that's all through these words. And so it made me reflect on the movie, The Book of Eli. And there's the scene that kind of describes the power of the words of Yahweh bahasham Yahawashi. And I'm going to go into a couple scriptures that really show how the words themselves prove power. It proves Yahawashi, it proves truth, because it's only through the words of Yahweh bahasham Yahawashi righteousness, truth can actually exist, because they are a byproduct of Yahweh bahasham Yahawashi. So I'm gonna play this quick clip. We'll bring out a couple scripts, and Lord will, it'll be edifying if you brothers care, share some scripts as well. And without any further ado, let's get rolling.
Is that thing loaded? I don't think it's loaded. One way to find out. Look, I need that book. I want the book. And you, if you make me choose, I'll kill you. I'll take the book. Why? Why do you want it? I grew up with it. I know its power. If you read it, and so do you. That's why they burned them all after the war. Now imagine how different, how righteous this little world could be if we had the right words for our feet. Well, people would truly understand why they...
And so that's one of the point I wanted to cover. He said, imagine if we could have the right words, and I believe he says for our fees, because really that's what these harlot houses are doing. They're just fleecing people through religion, and not really giving the truth. And really this is where Esau comes into play, and this is where the hopeful elect comes into play as being guardians and protectors of the holy scriptures. And so I just wanted to, lay a foundation here with this scene, because it shows you how Esau wants the words to manipulate them, to use them to control people, whereas the words of Yahweh bahasham Yahawashi really just for the hopeful elect. And so we'll go into that. So let's start in here in John, the first chapter, in the first verse. It says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with Yahawah, and the Word was Yahawah. Okay, and this is going into Yahawashi, and let's bring that out. This is Revelation chapter 19, verse 13. It says, and he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name was called the Word of Yahawah. Okay, and so back here in John 1:1, it says, in the beginning was the Word, okay, Yahawashi, and the Word was with Yahweh, and the Word was with Yahawah, and the Word was Yahawah. Okay, now let's jump down here to John 1:14, just to prove that, because people can think of the word as just being, sound, right, or letters, right? Well, John 1:14 says, and the Word was made flesh. Okay, proving that the Word in itself came in a physical form, that physical form being Yahawashi Mashiach. And the Word was made flesh and dwelt among us, and we beheld his glory, the glory of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth. Okay, so now we know that the word, okay, refers to Yahawashi. Okay, now the word also is going back to this point here in the movie. It says, if we had the right words, I think he talked about it at the beginning. He talked about how the words are powerful. Let's play that from here.
Why? Why do you want it? I grew up with it. I know its power.
I know its power. Okay. So this is back in Hebrews 4:12. For the word, which is Yahawashi, okay, the word of Yahweh is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even the dividing asunder of soul and spirit and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. Now, without this word, okay, we don't have Yahawashi, we don't have truth, we don't have power, okay? And that's why retaining this word, Yahawashi, truth, has given us power, pursuant to Ezekiel the 37th chapter, to stand up on our feet and actually live, okay? So let's continue. This is 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 2. It says, as newborn babes desire the sincere milk of the word, that ye may grow thereby. Okay, because that word in itself has enabled us to actually grow and to actually live, you know, to become alive. As scripture says, the word of Yahawashi is quick and powerful. Okay, that power, okay, is to grow what? In truth. Okay, and that form of it in this scenario is milk, because when we eat these words, when we digest these words, we're actually growing. Okay, this is Jeremiah chapter 15 verse 16. It says, thy words were found and I did eat them. Okay, and thy word was unto me the joy and rejoicing of mine heart, for I am called by thy name, O Lord Yahweh of hosts. Okay, so the recognition of the words of Yahawashi, okay, gives us a distinct honor of knowing that Yahawashi is dealing with us, because he's not going to give his words unto anyone that will not profit from these words. Okay, he's not going to cast his pearls amongst swine. Okay, and this is what Jeremiah is experiencing. Okay, it says, and I did eat them. And that's what we're doing now. But by eating them, we're actually growing. And by growing, we're actually coming out of that world of darkness, of lies and of falsehoods and of sorcery and of witchcraft. Okay? This is Matthew chapter 26, verse 26. It says, and as they were eating, Yahawashi took bread and blessed it and brake it and gave it to the disciples and said, take, eat, this is my body. Okay, so what is he talking about? In a sense, it's the physical sense. But for us, when we eat these words, we're eating Yahawashi's body, okay, which is truth. Okay, and we are becoming more like Yahawashi, okay, which is the reason why our body is filled with light and not with darkness. Okay, which is truth, okay, and not falling to the snares and the wiles of the devil, okay, that are set before us, because we can actually utilize that eye salve pursuant to Revelation, okay, to actually see in this world of darkness, okay, because Yahawashi has already created that path, and we're now just following the Lamb, that path, wherever he going. Verse 27, and he took the cup and gave thanks and gave it to them, saying, drink ye all of it, for this is my blood of the New Testament, which is shed for many for the remission of sins. But I say unto you, I will not drink henceforth of this fruit of the vine until that day when I drink it new with you in my Father's kingdom. Okay, so yeah, going to show you that Yahawashi, in this sense, is talking about his body, but we too are eating the bread, which is scripture says, lo, I come in the volume of the book, it is written of me. That is what we're eating. That is what we're digesting. Milk, bread. Scripture talks about that in Isaiah. It talks about, matter of fact, let me pull that up. This is Isaiah chapter 55 verse 1. Ho, everyone that thirsted, come ye to the waters, and he that hath no money, come ye buy and eat. Yea, come buy wine and milk without money and without price. Wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread? Okay, and that's the point. The point is, these holy scriptures are the bread of Yahawashi, and that's what we're eating to actually grow, okay, and to gain power, and to gain strength, and to gain nourishment. Okay, why is that important? Because we're the army of Yahawashi. Now we're going to change gears here a little bit, because through Yahawashi, okay, through his words, through the milk, through the water, through the bread, we're eating those things, we're growing and we're nourishing. But also the scriptures compare the words of Yahawashi as unto a seed, and that seed, is the word, but the word is Yahawashi. Okay, this is Luke chapter 8 verse 11. It says, now the parable is this: the seed is the word of Yahawashi. Okay, the seed is the word of Yahawashi. Now let's take this another step further. This is John chapter 15 verse 1. It says, I am the true vine. So what do you get from a seed? You get a plant, okay, you get a vine, you get branches, you get fruit. Okay, it says, I am the true vine, and my Father is the husbandman. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away, and every branch that beareth fruit, he purgeth it, that it may bring forth more fruit. The apostles and elders of Great Millstone, okay, have been reaping the fruit of the seeds of their labor from Yahawashi. Okay, and now there's branches of Great Millstone. Okay, and other branches out of that tree of Great Millstone may not have the same name, but are all abiding by that seed of the word of Yahawashi. Okay, it says, now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you. Abide in me, and I in you. Once again, he that suppeth with me, I will sup with him. Right? And how do we do that? Through the words. Okay. Powerful words, quick and powerful words. Okay, abide in me and I in you, as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine, which is Yahawashi. Okay, and the husbandman is Yahweh. Okay, because he planted Yahawashi in us before the foundations of the earth. Okay, it says, and every branch that beareth fruit, he purgeth it, that it may bring forth more fruit. Okay, so year after year after year, Yahawashi has been increasing, because brothers have been growing in the spirit, and now those branches have more and more fruit. Year after year, Yahawashi is producing more and more fruit. Okay, it says, now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you. Abide in me, and I in you, as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine. No more can ye, except ye abide in me. I am the vine, ye are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For without me ye can do nothing. So let's talk about that fruit, because that fruit in itself is who Yahawashi, okay, has whose Yahawashi's life he gave for, okay, this fruit, okay, the hopeful elect, okay, the church, okay, the church of righteousness, that is, okay, the Israel of Yahweh. This is 1 Corinthians 15 and 20. It says, but now is Hamashiach risen from the dead, and become the first fruits of them that sleep. Okay, Because when you think about resurrecting, right, the seed goes into the ground, it's underneath the ground for a certain period of time, and then it does what? It resurrects, from that darkness and now becomes the first fruit. Okay, that first fruit in itself is Yahawashi. Okay, and then as the scriptures are going to say, we, Lord willing, are those next first fruits. Okay, it says of them that sleep, because without Yahawashi, we wouldn't have light. We wouldn't have the way to grow in this truth and to walk in faith, knowing that you reap what you've sown. Okay, the word was sown. Yahawashi was sown to where the fruit has produced. Okay, those that were asleep, that were docile, unaware, now are awake. Okay. Now, or a recognition of who we are, the names of Yahweh, Shem Yahawashi. Okay, knowing who our enemies are, knowing all these pagan customs and traditions, knowing that we have an inheritance, knowing that Yahweh Yahawashi is returning to deliver us. Okay, those were things that were hidden from us, or that we were ignorant or in darkness to, no longer in darkness to, through Yahawashi. Okay, abiding in us, we abiding in him. All right, for since by verse 21, for since by man came death, by man came also the resurrection of the dead. For as in Adam all die, even so in Hamashiach shall all be made alive. But every man in his own order, Hamashiach, the first fruits, afterward they that are Hamashiachs at his coming. And so just to show you the order and why Yahawashi's life was sacrificed for these first fruits, because he was purged to where more fruit could bring forth, can be made to bear and bring forth more fruit. Okay, which is more truth. Okay, which is a record. Okay, or a witness of Yahawashi, because we have the faith of what the words actually say and mean. Okay, Lord will, you brothers are tracking, and this is clear. So like if I'm all over the place. This is James 1:18. It says, let's start at 17. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above and cometh down from the Father of lights, with whom is no variableness, neither shadow of turning. Of his own will begat he us the word of truth. So now we talked about the word as being Yahawashi. We talked about the word as being the seed. Now we're talking about the word as being truth. Okay? Because all of these are speaking of Yahawashi. Okay? It says, and of his own will beget he us with the word of truth, that we should be a kind of first fruits of his creatures. I am the vine, ye are the branches. Okay? What produces after branches? Fruits. What happens to those fruits? They produce more fruit. Okay? You have seeds within those fruits. That seed in itself now is sown into another brother that may be coming into the fold, or maybe standing on the other side, and now it helps him to grow and develop, and then the cycle just repeats itself. Okay? It says, wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath, for the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of Yahweh. This is James 1:21. Wherefore, lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive with meekness the engrafted word, which is able to save your souls. Okay, let's get into this word here, engrafted. Photos.
Strong's G 1721. Imphutus.
Inborn, implanted by nature, by the husbandman, Yahweh. The seed is Yahawashi. The seed is the word. Okay, The word is truth. Okay. Implanted by nature, implanted by others' instruction, because only a good seed can bear good fruit. And a bad seed can only bear bad fruit. Okay. But you're not going to sow an apple seed and get an orange. The seed, Yahawashi, that was sown into us is going to produce more Yahawashis. That's why we eat his body, his words. Okay? That's our nourishment. That's our milk. That's our bread. That's our water. Okay? Let's see what this says. In photos. Oh, that's just the beginning. Let's go back. To be born, wow, to beget, bring forth, produce, born, spring up, grow, shoot forth. Kal Halalyam La Yahawah. Woo! To germinate, to grow, sprout, produce fruit. Okay? Spring up. So yeah, the parable of the seed and the sower, all of these things, you know what I mean? That's why I like during certain seasons, cats get, kicked out or whatever, or, it talks about that, it didn't take root, or the birds of the field came and got it, or, any of those scenarios. That's why when you do produce fruit, typically that fruit is going to remain, because that fruit in itself is a byproduct of the seed. We are the first fruits, Lord's will, of the seed of the first fruit, Yahawashi. Okay, so let's wrap up. This is John chapter 17, verse 17. It says, sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth. We just read that. Let's bring it back out. This is Salat. Okay, maybe not. So back in John 17:17, sanctify them through thy word is truth. As thou hast sent me into the world, even so have I also sent them into the world. And for their sakes I sanctify myself. Talking about Yahawashi, talking about the hopeful elect, that they also might be sanctified through the truth. And sanctified means holy and separate. Neither pray I for these alone, but for them also which shall believe on me through their word. Woo! Man, it's a spirit. Okay, neither pray I for these alone, but for them also which shall believe on me through their word. So once again, as we're out there on the highways and byways, and we're prophesying, and we're speaking on we're speaking on the testimony of Yahawashi, which is the spirit of prophecy, that he was going to return and save his people from their sins, the children of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay. That it was going to be specifically, for the elect. But for those that are able to receive this word and to hear this word and have faith in it. Okay? It says, because you got to believe on him. The scripture says, matter of fact, let's grab that real quick. What's that? Hebrews 11:4. Hebrews 11:6, it says, but without faith it is impossible to please him, for he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. So you got to believe. If you believe, then the word in itself will actually become engrafted. Okay? But if your mind is closed and the Lord didn't choose you and all these things that were set up from the very beginning of time, hey man, those unto death, those unto the sword. Okay? Those unto life. All right? And that's just what it is. So yeah, let's wrap up, because I want to play that last little part Yeah, we read that. That's the Hebrews 11:6 of that video. So yeah, I think we pretty much there. Let's see here. Did we read this first fruits? Let's grab this first fruits. It's a lot. Nope, we didn't grab this. This is Revelation chapter 14, verse 4. It says, "These are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins." Okay, not in the physical sense, but in the spiritual sense, as far as doctrines, philosophies, all of the darkness that Esau is pushing out of here, the religions and idols and worshiping, false gods, all of that stuff, people become intimate with, and they lose their purity or their virginity towards the Yahawashi. Okay, it says, "These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto Yahawah and unto the Lamb." Okay, so let's grab this word here for first fruits. Okay,
Strong's G 536. Aparche.
To offer firstlings or first fruits, to take away the first fruits of the production of the earth, which was offered to Yahawah. Okay, so once again, it all aligns with the offering unto Yahawashi. That first offering was always typically like a tenth, okay, or tithes, right, which means tenth. Okay, those first fruits, those offerings, we are offering to Yahawashi. Okay, so it says the first portion of the dough from which sacred loaves were to be prepared. Oh man, it's good stuff. Hence, term used of persons consecrated to Yahawah for all time. I think the scriptures say, the first to exit the matrix is mine. The first. I mean, it just goes into that, right? Because it's the best. Typically, you want the best. Yahawashi wants the best. He gave us the best, and so in return, Yahawashi is giving us as the best to Yahawah. These are the men that I prayed for. These are the ones that you gave me, man. Hey, they hitting it. Okay, man. Kal Halalyam La Yahawah. Woo! Persons superior in excellence to others of the same class. Come on, man. Man. That's your pie. So, yeah, let's wrap up here. This is the last portion I wanted to play of this, because we were talking about how the word is powerful and quick, and how, Esau is using these words specifically for fees, okay, whereas the righteous of Yahawashi, the hopeful elect, we're being we're the protectors. See, it says if we had the right words for our fees. So Esau wants to use it for evil. We're using it for righteousness. Okay, and so last thing I want to play here is how important these words are, because we went into the word, being Yahawashi, the word being quick and powerful, the word being true, the word in itself being the ways in which is guiding us into salvation, Lord will. But these words are also things that these other heathen nations, they desire, but they are not able to receive, and that in itself is a blessing, because the reason why they want it is for evil, and the reason why the first fruits, okay, have it, is because that word was Yahawashi was sown into us, okay. But that don't stop the heathen, from, and that's what they're trying to do to a degree. They're trying to do what is it called, the Planned Parenthood, get all these babies and try to, figure out a way to get the God gene and try to, take the God gene and have them drink it, or they have all of these women, and they're getting the placentas from the women and getting all these blood, and they're trying to concoct, okay, through the blood, which is where life is, a means of becoming Yahawashi like, okay? Not realizing that, because this is all spiritual, man. Scripture says, man, look, you can't choose me, I chose you. Okay? And so because of that, Esau still he's still seeking those blessings, with tears. But it's not gonna happen. Okay? So let's play this last part, we'll wrap up. And Lord will, this was edifying.
Washed your filthy fucking hands twice. You're so. Put a crew together. We're going after him. For a fucking book. It's not a fucking book.
It's not a fucking book. Okay. See, these wicked elites, they know that. It's our people. 2/3 of our people that just think it's a book. But when you understand its power, you understand what it's been able to do as far as helping the hopeful elect, to come back to the remembrance of who we are, and to cast off this world and the ways of this world and the ways in which it's taught us to destroy ourselves. Absolutely, it's not just a fucking book. Okay? It's Yahawashi. Okay? And without Yahawashi, you die.
It's a weapon! A weapon aimed right at the hearts and minds of the weak and the desperate. It will give us control of it. If we want to rule more than one small fucking town, we have to have it. People will come from all over. They know exactly what I tell them if the words are from the...
If the words are from the book. Because those words are only for the elect. Okay? And we'll wrap up with this. This is Psalms 50:17. It says, seeing thou hatest instruction and casteth my words behind thee. Okay? Let's start at 16. But unto the wicked, Yahweh saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing thou hatest instruction and casteth my words behind thee. Okay? So Esau's not going to use the words of the book for righteousness. He's going to use them for wickedness. That's why these words are powerful, okay, quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword to the hopeful elect. That's the weapon, okay? Where scripture says, thou art my weapon and battle axe. Thou art my battle axe and weapon of war, okay? This is a spiritual warfare. But the way in which Yahawashi is doing it, man, is just miraculous, man. Okay? He's hidden it from, the wicked and revealed it unto the righteous, man. Okay? And that's the desperation of Esau right now, man. He's like, man, hey, those hopefully elect, the Israelites, man, they got the book, they got the knowledge, they got the wisdom, they got the understanding, man. It's just a matter of time. Okay? Prophecies being fulfilled, prophecies being accelerated, judgments happening, going forward throughout the whole earth. Okay? And there's nothing these damn devils can do about it. It's happened before it happened again. See, Esau thinks that he's going to rise from the ashes, the phoenix, we're going to rise again. None of that. Okay? So, Lord will, this was edifying. I'm going to play this last little part, and then, if your brothers got precepts, drop them in.
Well, if people would truly understand why they're here and what they're doing, and they wouldn't need any of the uglier motivations. It's not right to keep that book hidden away. It's meant to be shared with others. It's meant to be spread. Is that what you want?
With all my heart and soul. I always believed that
I had to find a place where this book belonged, where it was needed. I haven't found it yet.
And he said, "Not, and I haven't found it yet." You know, so Lord will, this was edifying for the elect. Once again, Kal Halalyam La Yahawah by Hashem, Yahawashi by Hashem, Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to the elect. Shalom.